At least once in our lives, we'll have come across a white person who has made their personality imitating a black man or a black woman. It's really not hard to spot it all because it's always done so poorly and is almost comical at this point. So today we'll be doing a deep dive into the over-exaggerated Blaccents, poorly done hairstyles, and painful looking lip choices. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Deja, and if you're back, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. So for a disclaimer, before we go any further into this video, by no means am I trying to bash white people in general. I'm only talking about a small percentage of white people who do these certain things and they know that they're doing it, but they will not take accountability for it at all. That's who I'm talking about. So everybody else who is watching this who might be a person that is white or any other race who is not black, do not take offense to anything I say if you do not fall into any of these categories. This is just me speaking as a black person to whoever watches this video and sharing my thoughts and my opinions on certain topics. So a Blaccent is a non-black person imitating the voice of a black person. The acronym AAVE stands for African American Vernacular English. Let me show you something real quick.
Bitch, you calling me ugly, bitch, you think you're cute? Bitch, you think you cute? The fuck?
Hate to break it to you, baby, but no kids came out of this cuckoo, baby. Not one. Team no kids. Team F them kids.
That's too fast for me. I think I need to stay my ass on the other side of the tracks, because it's not for me.
When I was bald-headed, it had yellow motherfucking teeth. I don't want to hear shit now. The fuck yeah, I'm the baddest bitch out. Are you crazy? Don't nobody want that stank ass dick.
Let's talk about it, because I feel like it needs to be said. So...
What's up, y'all? I got me some Subway.
Hey, it's your girl, Miss Henry. What's up, y'all? Listen.
Mama, it's not a phase. Your daughter's a ghetto-ass white bitch.
Do you notice something? If you said that it's the way that they talk, you, my friend, is absolutely correct. The poor enunciation and the limited vocabulary is just downright silly and disrespectful at some point. Why is it that every person who uses that tone and that Blaccent sound the exact same? They do not sound like the regions that they are from. It doesn't make sense. For example, black people from New York do not sound like people from Georgia. They have a very strong and different accent. But these people don't have anything different. They all sound the same and they sound over-exaggerated and forced. But when you ask them why they speak that way or why they use that Blaccent, they always say something like, I grew up in the hood, or I grew up around black people, which might be correct for most people. You know, they pick it up. If they grew up around it, that's just how they speak and it sounds organic. This does not sound organic. But there are other white people who do it when they get around a group of black people to try to sound more in with them, and then they turn it off when they leave. Or they'll get online and they act like this is how they speak on social media, but when the camera's turned off and they go back to their family, they talk how they normally would. It does not, they don't need it anymore, you know? One might say, well, how is it disrespectful? It's just the way that they're speaking. To further explain why Blaccents are disrespectful is because they are exaggerated caricatures of black people that are usually informed by harmful racist stereotypes that they subsequently reinforce. Blaccents can be picked up and dropped whenever it's no longer beneficial. So with that being said, adopting a Blaccent is an act of privilege. So moving into my next topic is comedy skits. I just want to know who said it was okay for white people, especially white men, to get on our internet and betray black women and all the stereotypes surrounding us as a comedy video. Who said that was okay? I don't look at it as like, oh, this is the most horrible thing I've ever seen. But I do be like, who said that was fine? Like, why did you think that was a good idea? But making fun of black women, typical stuff. But am I even surprised? No, I'm not. Because not only did white people do it, black men used to do it as well. And so they just played the game. You know, they played the game, they made their videos, they made their money. It's that simple. And I often see people say, well, how do you know that they're talking about black women? What are they just talking about women in general? Let's not be stupid. Let's not play stupid, okay? we know that they're talking about us. You got the long nails and the big hoops and the wigs that a black woman would wear. It's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. I don't even want to spend another second on this topic because it's just, the whole thing is just ignorance. So moving on into my next point. So my next topic is about hair. I've never really been the type to say that white women can't wear braids in their hair because quite frankly, I just don't give a shit. Like, do whatever you please with your hair. I do whatever I want with my hair. Who cares? Put it in your hair, Rebecca. Go ahead. However, what does aggravate me is when they get on this internet and say things like, we do it better than black women. Like, I will beat your ass. Let me stop. I'm not going to do anything, guys. I am not that kind of girl. But yeah, when you get up here and say that you do it better, it just becomes rude. Like, it's not even, it's just rude. Black women wear braids specifically to protect their natural hair from breaking off or just not feeling like doing it every single day. So they get braids and then it's just a cute protective style. Black people have fought so hard to be accepted in corporate America and in everyday society to be able to wear their hair in afros, braids, cornrows, even dreadlocks. We have fought so hard to be accepted and be represented. And when you got someone like Becky down the road getting braids and saying that I do it better, and people are telling her, yeah, that's so unique. I love that hairstyle on you. That's so cool. And she doesn't have to worry about losing her job or having a hard time finding a job. That's an issue. I think dreadlocks is a good example. Let's take this man with dreadlocks and this man with dreadlocks. The black man is looked at as a thug, probably a drug dealer, or whatever stereotypical thing around dreadlocks are. And then you have the white man with dreadlocks, and he's like, what do you call it? He's a hippie. Yeah, he's like so woke, and like he's so down to earth. He's so cool. How is that how is that fair? How is that fair? Blackfishing is the contemporary evolution of blackface where white women or non-black women have reimagined themselves to look like a person of color, specifically black women. It's one thing to get a tan or do your makeup a certain way to appear a little darker, but it's another when you do that and you look like an entire different race. That's where the problem comes in. This is a thing that white people or non-black people do to their advantage to gain attention and even for financial reasons. And once they get the money and sell all those albums and whatever else they do, poof, they're gone. They're back to the normal selves. Now over to the black features such as the big lips or the big butts. That is something that's commonly known for black women. Like we have big lips, we have big butts, we have all these African features. But imagine being told that your big lips make you look like a monkey or something of that sort. You're not desired because of your big features, your big nose or whatever. But then you got Rebecca over here going to shove needles in her face to get that exact same look, but it never comes out right. It never comes out right. You can tell when someone have fillers in because they always freaking overdo it. They always overdo it. Can y'all, look, if you're gonna get fillers, that's fine, but don't overdo it. Look at this. Look, does this look appealing to y'all? I can't be the only one who finds this disgusting. I can't be the only one. People are saying that the BBL era is over and that even Kim Kardashian has removed her butt implants or whatever to make herself look more smaller. And a lot of people are saying that she doesn't need it anymore. She's used that big booty to her advantage and she has removed it now. She no longer needs it. Versus me and my big butt donkey don't. I can't get rid of this. I can't get rid of this. Where's it going? Where's it going? I can't go to the freaking table and be like, take my butt out. In conclusion, we are tired. We're tired of white people doing this shit, okay? Everything I just talked about, they take on our black stuff and then they take it off when they don't need it anymore. I didn't mention them earlier, but Bad Baby and Woviki went through that whole phase of speaking in Blaccents and acting all crazy and stuff. but now you don't even hear them speaking that way anymore, and it's really just mind-blowing. And when you call them out for something like that, this is the kind of stuff that they say.
Who wants to be black? I don't understand that. I really just can't comprehend it.
They don't ever take accountability. They don't ever say sorry. They don't ever try to make things better. They just think that everybody's trying to attack them, and that we're just so jealous, and that we're just so ignorant, and that we're always trying to find something to pick and fight about, which just couldn't be any further from the truth. But it can be upsetting. They want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. They want to be like us, but not quite like us. They want to be able to take it on, take it off. Something else that I want to add in this video before I end it is that, for instance, we all know one white boy that we might have went to school with who grew up in the suburbs, who had a family who loved them and did not have to struggle, did not have to go through any hardships that a black man might have had to go through. And they take on this gangster type of personality. They want to be so gangster. They want to act like they got it out the mud. They want to act like they've been in the hood. Boy, you don't even know what that even means. You don't even know what the hood is. Like, you've never even went through one yet, you know, other than what you've seen online. Well, that's all I have for this video. If there's anything else that you would like to comment down below, feel free, that contains to this video, or something you know that they do and get away with, or just something that they do and I didn't put in this video. I hope you like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. And that's all I have for this video. See you in the next one. Bye.